Hello and welcome to a Friday night mediumship reading. I'm Laura Daub and I'm a psychic medium, and typically I like to connect people with their loved ones past and ancestors, spirit guides, and messages from the universe to help people move forward in life, have closure, feel like they are empowered and able to move on in life. And that's really what our spirits want us to do. I post on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so please do check out my other videos for messages that might be meant for you. Speaking of that, if a message tonight doesn't resonate with you, then it may be for someone else, and do check out my other videos or just keep watching and enjoy the stories, and maybe the next message will be for you. At some point, my messages will connect with the right person because Spirit it knows that I'm here as a channel to provide messages for people who will be connecting with my videos. Thank you very much for watching, and I will go ahead with the reading. My first reading here with the Kipper cards is a message of concern from a female ancestor of yours. It's either a mother figure or a grandmother figure, and she is quite concerned about, well, number one, your love life, and number two, your money. So she feels like you are being led astray by a false person. She is looking at this person who has been courting you and pretending to be the perfect marriage material, the perfect lover, the perfect man to come and live in your house. And what she's trying to warn you about is that he's not what he seems, and that he may be one of those people who is taking advantage of women, and in particular their money. This is basically what he does for a living, is takes women's money to the point where he can bring them to poverty. He will take all their money. So this is a concern. He's been to court before, or he's been through some jail time. He has been reprimanded by legal means, and that's what she's trying to tell you. Look into that. Look into his past. Really look into him. If it's someone who you have only been through communication, like text communication or online communication, I'm looking in particular at this message card. You'll see the message card here is, back in the 1800s, that's how lovers used to communicate at the beginning when they weren't together, right? They would send each other messages and letters. And these days it's text communication. It can also be, anyone hiding behind that persona, pretending to be that perfect partner. And that's what she's concerned about. She was quite intuitive in life. You might have even lived in her home. You might have received some money from her, if not her home. And that's why she's very close with you. You actually might even be able to feel her presence in your home. She has some connection to your home here. She's that woman who, you can smell her perfume. You can feel her walk by you. You feel her looking at you. You don't feel alone in your home. I love Friday night videos because I can get a little bit more spooky. Friday nights are the perfect time to talk about ghosts. I try and be really honor spirit and not call them ghosts, but on Friday nights, I love ghost hunting shows and things like that. So I'm going to just go for that and say, she may be haunting your home. And that's like you feel her presence. But she is a good spirit. She is there to help you. And she's quite concerned about that. So the one thing that she's saying is really look into this this male figure. there are court documents on him or police documents on him. So if you do know someone who is an official who can help you look into this person's background, or even sort of dive into, are you being duped online? To have someone help you there if you don't feel like you have the skills for that. Some of us do have more computer skills to be able to look into people, but I do believe this is someone who needs help in sort of wading through the misinformation and if everything is truthful and above board. So wonderful news from this spirit for you to really be aware that there is a potential that you are being manipulated, and this may save you from losing money. So whatever you do, don't be giving money before you look into this person and find out that they're legitimate, that they have a good job, that they aren't trying to take your money and manipulate you. Okay, because this unexpected income, they're looking at, wanting to marry you. They may be love bombing you right now and looking like they have a lot of money and promising you, marriage and money and the home. But what they may be the total opposite. Okay, I know I've gone on a little bit about this, but I really feel like I need to hammer that home because she is as well. Okay, so thank you for listening to that one. Let's go on to another reading as well. In my second reading, I'm using my Lenormand Oracle cards for mediumship. There's a man who just recently passed on, and he has left you with money. This was your money as well, so I don't want to say this was his money, but he is acknowledging that he did work probably for the government or some very large institution. He recently passed, and you do have children together. He was a manager in his job, or a leader, and I do believe it would have been more of a government job, an official job. It was very hard on him, and he was a very hard worker, but throughout life he was very lucky in life and felt very lucky. He was never held back at all. He felt like he could just sort of reach his goals, whatever he put his mind to. He was very methodical but lucky about it, and he basically got everything he wanted. I'm feeling like he's an older man. Because of, and this is more personal or like more non-intuitive, but it's like things are too hard now to have such a charmed life as far as work goes. Not that people can't make strides in their jobs, that's for sure, but I'm just feeling that ease, like home was very easy. Putting down money on a home that was very affordable and cheap at the time. And then he basically had, one government job, and he just moved up and up and up. But what did take him, and I'm sorry for your loss, was an illness. It was a fairly quick illness, and he was brought to a better place. Okay, so just know that he really did feel like he had a charmed life and moved on to a very peaceful place. Again, this is a partner or a husband. I think all that he's trying to get across is that this is so new, and that I know things seem a little dark these days, but he knows that you are feeling like you'll be okay. And that's what he wants. He wants you to move on, and that he'll see you again someday. It will be a long time in the future, but he knows that you have everything that you need to move forward in life. And I know that doesn't sound very emotional, but that's how he's coming across, is sort of very straightforward and more logical rather than emotional. So, whereas, of course, you may be feeling you need to express your emotion, and of course don't hold that back, but he's sort of more of a logical person there. Okay, but he just wants you to know that he's in the right place and that he's in this beautiful community and knows that you are as well. So just enjoy your time in your community and you'll see each other again. Well, my cat Stella is joining me now, and I thought this was the perfect time to finish up my readings. Okay, so thank you very much, and I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Again, please do like and subscribe, and I post Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Please do leave a comment if this has meant anything to you or if something connected. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them as well. Thank you very much. Have a great night.